The most mysterious hole, one of the most terrifying and mysterious places on Earth, is hidden deep in the Pacific Ocean, just east of the Philippines. This place is called the Mariana Trench, but it is not just a sea trench. It is a bottomless, dark hole where descending means facing the unknown. At a depth of about 11,000 meters, where not a single drop of sunlight reaches, there is only pressure around. Such pressure, as if an invisible force is trying to crush your body. No matter how bright the light above the sea is, the world changes rapidly as you descend. For the first 200 meters, there is a world of light and life. But then the reign of darkness begins. As soon as you descend 1 kilometer, the sunlight disappears completely. A strange world begins there, where animals create light from their own bodies and search for prey. When you reach a depth of 4,000 meters, you see a desolate area called the abyssal zone. All around is only silt, like a silent desert. But even this solitude hides secrets. The layer of dead animals and dust that slowly falls from above creates marine snow, which creates a secret food store on the seabed. Sometimes an incredible event happens here. When a huge whale dies and falls to the bottom, a new world of biodiversity develops around it. This is called a whale fall. Further down, after 6,000 meters, the reign of the trench begins. The most mysterious part of this depth is the Challenger Deep, which is the deepest place on Earth. The pressure here is about 600 times higher than at sea level. Very few people have ever been able to reach such a depth. Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh were the first to go there in 1906. Then in 2012, filmmaker James Cameron dived solo. But now, a new competition has begun. While many countries are losing interest in the world's deep sea, China is moving forward rapidly. In 2020, they sent a submersible named Fenduja to lower people to the bottom of the trench. Since then, they have been sending small automated robots to the depths of the sea. In 2024, they even sent a robot as small as a shoebox and successfully scanned the seabed and brought it back. But the question is, why so much interest? Because under this darkness lies the wealth of the future. Here is methane hydrate, which is called fire ice. Although it looks like ice, it burns when ignited. Scientists believe that this could be a major source of energy in the future. In addition, polymetallic nodules are spread on the seabed, which contain metals that are very important for batteries and modern technology. But extracting this wealth is risky, because the slightest mistake can cause the seabed to collapse or release a huge amount of methane gas, causing environmental disaster. It doesn't end here. The foundation of the world's communication system is located at the bottom of the ocean, submarine cables, through which the internet, banking, and military information are exchanged. These cables are very sensitive, and if someone controls them, then the entire world's communication system can collapse in an instant. China has already created a robot that can go to the deep sea to identify these cables, and even cut them if necessary. The deep sea is no longer just a place for research. It has become the battlefield for future power struggles. The country that controls these depths will have the technology, resources, and communication of the future in its hands. And China is now at the forefront of that race. But there is also a dangerous side to this competition. If control of this unknown depth falls into the hands of a single country, then it will have an impact on the entire human civilization. Because the depth that we have feared so far is now the key to our future.